Hey, we are in El Paso, Texas. Boy, does it feel nice to be in this area. I don't know anything about this city except that it used to be the #1 market where blue jeans were manufactured. This city used to churn out 2 million pairs of blue jeans a week until the late 90s when Levi's and Farrah jeans pulled out for greener pastures on the other side of the border, which is probably right outside my window. We had a great ride in today, another smooth, flat, simple ride. We have the day off tomorrow. I'll be at the chiropractor at 9 a.m. getting cracked and adjusted. I need it. My body's playing tricks on me. Some of you might remember that I got hit by a car in Palm Springs in April, and after 2,000 miles, my two vertebrae in my back that were partially fractured or sprained or whatever the heck it was, they're starting to be a little bit tricky. So I'm looking forward to getting cracked up tomorrow, maybe getting some ultrasound. I want to take care of some business here before we get into our dedication. We had a little bit of a mix-up with our YouTube syndication feeder. So if you're on our Facebook page, we apologize that like a dozen videos flew up on our Facebook page about 3 hours ago, all in the same hour. We don't know what happened. It won't happen again. Please don't cancel us off your Facebook or anything. We're going to get that under control. I was going to tell you, one of my best friends in the world, Fred Gillick, is going to fly out tomorrow. He arrives here at 1 p.m. tomorrow. He's going to stay with us at least through Phoenix. I'm working on talking him into staying with us through LA. Fred has been my best friend, and now I could say one of my best friends. I'm a lucky man that I have a number of best friends, including my wife, including my son Pablo. He and I met the first day of high school in 1986. He sat in front of me in geography class, and we've been rolling ever since then. Fred also was one of Pablo's favorite people in the world, and we'll talk more about that when he's out here so I can put him on the spot. And if I can figure out how to put some photos into these videos, I know there's a way to do that. I could show you some great photos of Pablo and Fred from throughout the years. So that's going to be great fun. Our friend Justin Engel from Milwaukee, who's now living in New Mexico, is going to join us for a day as well. I forgot which day in New Mexico, but one of them. And so we're going to have like a whole Milltown crew over there. We're going to outnumber the Californians on the ride. Our dedication tonight is once again a unique one. I'm drawing this dedication from our Pablove Foundation Facebook page. This is a little boy in Michigan named Noah Biokman. I'm going to read off the page here, so forgive me. I just learned of this boy. He's a 5-year-old who was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma in February of 2007. He went into remission in August of 2007. In September of 2008, he relapsed with lesions in his right arm and right leg. After going through 6 different trials, the cancer has continued to spread. What I'm reading off this page off the family's website is that they're celebrating Christmas this week. They are asking for people to send Christmas cards to Noah. I'm going to paste the family's address in South Lyon, Michigan, in the information section of this video on YouTube. I want to say to anybody who can see this video that no gesture is too small when you're sending love to a family whose child is going through cancer. Certainly no gesture is too small for a little 5-year-old boy who is battling cancer, whose Christmas has been moved up 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It's not for me to speculate on Noah's prognosis or his condition. I can just report to you what I'm reading on the family site. If they moved Christmas up, that's a pretty clear message. Let's do what we can in the Pablove community to put our arms around Noah and around his family. Tonight I'm going to celebrate Pablo and celebrate the childish side of me, which is probably most of me, by going out to see where the wild things are. Since we have a day off tomorrow, a bunch of us are going to go to an 8 o'clock showing, a couple stops down the I-10 here, and see this movie. The reason I say I'm going to celebrate Pablo is because Where the Wild Things Are was one of Pablo's favorite books. It's probably one of most kids' favorite books. It's an amazing book. I've been really hesitating to see this movie the whole time we've been out here, because I kept thinking, oh, it's going to make me sad, it's going to terrify me, why would I want to do that? You know, today it hit me that it's okay for me to go and carry Pablo in my heart. Of course, he's there anyway. And to just say, Pablo may not be here with me physically. Pablo is here. He's here. He's in my heart. He's all around. We keep seeing signs of Pablo everywhere. Everybody does. And I don't have to stay in a prison of sorrow and solitude. I can go to this movie and I can watch it with Pablo's eyes, and I can soak it up, and I can make it a positive thing. That's what I'm going to do. If you haven't heard, Dr. Drew, our buddy, who's the host of Loveline and a number of other TV shows, was on Howard Stern's show yesterday, and he gave Pablove a big shout out. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm told that he and Howard talked for a few minutes about the Pablove Foundation. They both stated the website and were kind enough to spell it out, because when you say pablove.org on the radio, people could hear it a number of different ways. It is blowing us away how far and how wide the message of pediatric cancer is spreading. We view the Pablove Foundation as simply a flag that is planted in the ground of pediatric cancer. We work here to raise awareness for this form of cancer and to get people's hearts invested in pediatric cancer, to understand the simple fact that kids get cancer too, and it's just not somebody else's problem. It's for all of us to stop and open our eyes and pay attention and do what we can to get behind it, to try and make some changes in this part of the world. So with that, I'm going to go off and eat some popcorn, drink a Coke, and wish you a good night.